Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm being a bad girl. As you can see from the title, I'm gonna do a beauty treatment that I've never done before and have no prior training. I'm gonna laminate my brows. If you stay up to date on the beauty industry, if you read beauty blogs, if you browse around Instagram or YouTube, you've probably heard of this. If you missed it, it is this new trend where you basically perm your eyebrows up so that they stay groomed. And I am familiar with a lash lift, and it's a really similar concept. I have not tried a lash lift on my own, but I have gotten it done twice and I love it. I haven't gotten it in like 2 months, but it's lasted a really long time. Apparently it's the same solution. So I ordered this lash kit, this lash lift kit off Amazon. It wasn't very expensive. It was about $24 or so. And I'm gonna do my eyebrows. This could be really bad, but you know, I figure, yeah, I could do this off camera. I could mess it up and then go get it fixed, and everyone would be none the wiser. But you know, what fun is that? So it comes with everything you will need. It comes with the lash pads, which we're not going to use because we're not doing my lashes. These, which one side has a little comb, which I'm going to need for to brush out my brows. This is the glue. It comes with the perming solution step 1, fixation step 2, nutrition step 3, and cleanser step 4. I'm gonna take it a step further because why not? And I'm gonna also tint my brows. I've done this many times before, so I'm not worried about this part. I also got this on Amazon. I've been using this for a while, off and on. I don't always tint my brows, but sometimes it's nice. This is by Godfrey. I'll list these products in the description below, but if you don't have a very steady hand, I wouldn't recommend tinting your own brows because it does tint your skin a little bit, so you do have to be pretty precise. But the skin tint only lasts about a few days, so if it messes up really bad, it's like not a huge deal. But the tint comes with a developer, and it comes with these capsules. I have 2 colors here, dark brown and medium brown. I find that the dark brown is too dark on me, so I'm gonna do the medium. As you can see, I don't have a lot of capsules left. I've used this a bunch. And it comes with a little angled brush and a teeny tiny little mixing bowl. So I'm gonna tint my brows first, and what this does is I already have dark brows, but it really grabs on to all the little baby hairs. So I find that tinting does give a little bit extra oomph. So I'm gonna tint them. So what I do is you take a little capsule. I'm not gonna hold this up because I'm gonna get this everywhere, but you take the capsule apart. So I just emptied the capsule into here, and then you wanna do, I kind of just eyeball it, but you wanna do like equal parts developer. So I squeeze a little bit in there, about equal parts, and then I just mix it together. You can do this in a bigger bowl. I mean, I always use this little thing, but it does kind of get everywhere, which is annoying. I usually do this in my bathroom, but for the sake of the video, I'm doing it on my bed, which not a good idea. So that's all mixed up. Now I'm going to tint my brows, and I'm gonna zoom way in so you can see what I'm doing. And I'm just gonna brush up my brows right now so I can see what I'm doing. And I'm gonna take this little angled brush and dip it into the tint. And essentially you wanna put it, oh my God, I've never done this on camera, so this might be a disaster. I normally do this really well. Okay, look at a little bit on my eyelash, not a bad thing. Okay, so okay, I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing. Well, I'm not doing because I have to like hold my breath. So essentially you want to draw it on in like the shape that you would fill in your brows. Okay, I'm just gonna take a Q-tip now and like clean up the area on my skin that I didn't want to get. Okay, so that brown's done. So I'm gonna clean up this mess here and rinse out this little bowl, and then when I come back it'll be time to take it off. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes. It's time to take this off. I have a wet washcloth here and I'm just gonna wipe it away. So now my brows are tinted. Obviously, if you have lighter brows, it's going to be a more drastic difference. For me, it's not super drastic. It just gives a little bit of a more filled in look. It kind of grabs those little hairs. Okay. All right, now the fun part. So to prep the skin, I need to use this cleanser and remove all like oil and residue from the area around my brows. So I'm just gonna wipe this clean. I have to apply the glue. Okay, so no big deal, it's just the glue. The glue doesn't do anything. It just makes your eyebrow hairs stick up. So if we hate this, we can back out. So here's the glue. I'm gonna kind of paint this on. From watching people do this online, it looks like the glue kind of dries pretty fast. So I'm gonna maybe do it like sections at a time so that I'm not, it's not like dry by the time I get to that section, you know what I mean? So I'm using this little thing. It has like a comb on one end. And you kind of brush the brows. I feel like I need the glue to dry a little bit. Maybe I'm gonna brush it through the whole thing actually, because it needs to get tacky. Forget what I said. My brow hairs are also long. Maybe I should have trimmed them. I guess I can trim them after. Like, is this what I'm gonna look like? Really? Look how long my brow hairs are. Oh boy. I'm actually excited because this side you can see like the hairs stand up and on this side they don't. And that's always bothered me. So maybe they'll be more even now. I've seen ones like where people are brushing them like absolutely straight up, and that kind of freaks me out because I'm like, that's not the look in my opinion. Oh, I just lost a freaking brow hair. Did you guys see that? Off to a great start. Okay, that took me a really long time, but I think they're pretty brushed up. I didn't do like the psycho thing where people brushed them like straight up because I don't want that. But I'm pretty much brushing them like up, but like a little over, so that they're straight, but they're not like that, you know what I mean? Okay, let's do this quickly, no turning back, whatever. So now I put on the perm lotion, which is this one, number 1. Ooh, it smells like rotten eggs. I'm gonna use the brush that I used to tint my brows. I'm just gonna apply this. Oops, I used a lot. You guys, was this a huge mistake? Yeah, this kind of burns, I'm not gonna lie. If anyone's like, oh my god, this is stupid, you're not doing it right. It's like, obviously. No offense, but like, obviously. If this makes all my eyebrow hairs fall out, I will literally cry. Now I leave this on for 5 minutes. Alexa, timer for 5 minutes.
5 minutes, starting now.
Sorry for everyone's Alexa at home who just went off and set a timer for 5 minutes. Okay, now a lot of people put like saran wrap on their face, but I don't have any, and so I'm not doing that. All right, I'll check back in 5 minutes, and then in 5, we apply the fixation, which is, I believe, what locks it in place. So this like opens up the cuticle, and then this will like lock it back in so that the hairs will be like this. Okay, so I'll be back in 5. Okay, 5 minutes is up, so now it's time for the fixation. So I am going to be really careful to make sure that my brows are in place before I put that on, because there's no going back after that. So we'll put this on for 5 minutes. This smells so bad, the perming one. This one does not smell. Okay. Jesus. Okay. Fixation going on. So this is gonna stop. I don't know. I'm talking like I'm educating you guys, but truly this is just entertainment purposes and possibly a fail video. My eyebrows burn. Well, just the skin around them. I have sensitive skin, and there's a lot of chemicals going on. Kind of feels like when you like get your hair bleached or something. Okay, fixation lotion's on. Alexa, timer for 5 minutes. Sorry again.
5 minutes, starting now.
Okay, look how red my eyes are. I don't know if it was like from brushing over and over and then putting chemicals on it, but they hurtin'. Check back soon. Okay, 5 minutes is up. It's time to take it off. Okay, so I'm gonna take a pad and just wipe it off. Oh my god, there's so much glue on it. Now it says I can use this cleanser to clean off the glue and the residue and such. Now it tells me to use this nourishing oil. Finally, something that smells good. Okay, let's see what we did here. I mean, they definitely brush up a lot easier. They definitely brush up a lot easier. I don't know if I'm seeing like a drastic change. Maybe I didn't do it right, but I mean, they're definitely straight, but they weren't exactly curly before. But yeah, I guess they do stand up a bit more. And that they're brushed up, I'm gonna take some cuticle scissors and just trim a little bit. Okay, so I just trimmed them and filled them in a little bit, and now I'm really liking them. They look like really polished. I don't know, I'm like kind of used to having like a little bit of unruly brows, and I like that about them, but this is like an interesting change. It's kind of fun. They just look like, I don't know, like I just got them done or something. I'm really not used to, like, I never usually trim my brows like this because they don't stand up this straight, but now that they are and I've trimmed them, I don't know, I kind of like them. But I gotta run because I'm losing light here. The sun's going down so early these days since it's winter, but I kind of like them. It was fun. I don't know if this is something I'll do all of the time, but I kind of like it. Do you guys notice a difference? Have you tried brow lamination? Would you do this at home? Let me know in the comments. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.